welcome to Mariah's Beauty Corner. In today's video, I will be reviewing the City Color FigTastic Palette. It comes with 14 shadows and they're all shimmer or metallic shades. Very, very pretty. I picked this up from Five Below for $5. And I think this is a perfect palette for fall. It did come with two foam tipped applicators that I don't use. That's why you don't see them in here. And as you can also tell, it does not come with a mirror, but that's fine. It doesn't really bother me. But anyway, I think this palette is great for the fall because of the range of colors that it comes with. It has peachy tones, purple shades, it has this deep golden bronze color, red, this taupey brown, and it comes with a lot of highlighting shades you could put on the inner corner as well as your brow bone. And this is the color that I came up with. I think that purple and red is a beautiful combination, especially paired with this vampy lip. This is totally up my alley year-round, let alone for fall, but this is technically a fall tutorial. And if you're interested in how I achieved this look, then just keep watching. I'm using a Wet n Wild crease brush to buff in the Wet n Wild Color Icon Single Shadow in the shade Brulee all over my eye as a base. Taking the crease side of my Royal & Langnickel crease / smudge dual-sided brush, I am blending that purple shadow into my crease. I'm taking a flat shader brush to blend the Black Radiance Perfecting Eyeshadow Primer all over my lid. Now I'm using my Royal & Langnickel Smokey eye brush to apply that red shade all over my lid. And I just wanted to note that I found this color particularly difficult to work with. I had to really try to pick up color onto my brush, and I also had to wet it as well to get it to be that metallic red that it is in the pan. Going back to that Brulee shade, I am taking the Royal & Langnickel Angle Shader brush and using Brulee as my brow bone highlight. To accentuate the arch of my brow, I'm taking the Angle Shader again and applying this iridescent yellow shadow to my brow bone. I'm taking the Amuse Smoky Eyes Single Shadow in the shade Always Dramatic to start filling in my brows. And I'm also using the Royal & Langnickel Brow Brush. On that same brow brush, I'm now applying the Amuse Smoky Eyes Single Shadow in the shade Brown Bombshell to the front of my brow. To brush the product through and also to reshape my brow, I'm using the comb side of the Royal & Langnickel Comb / Lash dual-sided brush. I'm going to do my liner, mascara, and I'm also going to finish highlighting my face off camera just to save time. But don't worry, if you're interested in any of the products, there will be a complete list down below in the description. I'm taking that deep burgundy color on a ColorMates flat liner brush and applying it along my lower lash line. I'm applying a few coats of the Maybelline The Falsies Push-Up Drama to my bottom lashes. To line my eyes, I'm using a new eyeliner that I got from Walmart. It's by the brand LaLaFox, and they had this whole little display. I picked up this drawing gel liner in the shade Black for $6. I'm taking the two pink shades of the palette on a concealer brush and I'm highlighting the inner corners of my eyes. I also wet these shadows as well so they show up nice and bright. I'm contouring with the Beauty Benefits bronzer in the shade Biscotti on my Studio 35 mineral powder brush. I'm using an LA Colors blush brush to apply the LA Colors blush in the shade Mink. I picked up this set from Family Dollar for $2. To blend everything together and make it look more seamless, I'm using my brand new Sassy Chic Kabuki brush that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, and I absolutely love it. For highlight, I'm using my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Precious Petals on a fan brush. To set, I'm using the Hard Candy Matte Sheer Envy Mattifying Setting Spray. Before I apply my lipstick, I'm moisturizing my lips with the Pumpkin Pie Chapstick. The lipstick I'm applying is by Wet n Wild. It is their Mega Last lipstick in the shade Vamp It Up. I thought this deep purple shade went perfect with the eyes. Now I'm fixing my hair with my favorite brush. It is the Detangling Brush by Rosario Bendeck, and I picked it up from the 99-cent store for $1. I hope you loves enjoyed the tutorial. There will be, like I said earlier in the video, a complete list of all of the products and brushes that I use down below in the description. Alright, on to my review. I really like this palette. There's two drawbacks that I have with this palette, and it's the fact that they're pretty dry in texture. They're not creamy, even though, as you can see, I didn't have a problem picking the product up with the brush. It's just, they're dry. They're dry. But they didn't produce a lot of fallout, so that's good, and I do like the end result. I had a particularly hard problem with this red shadow right here. I was really trying to get the brush in there and pick up the color, but I feel that the eyeshadow primer I used went a long way in getting the end result, which is pretty. And it's only $5, so I totally recommend it. I love it, and I love the colors in this too. I do plan on doing another tutorial with this palette just to try out like this other half of the palette, because I use mostly shades over here. But I really like this palette. Even though the shadows are dry and this red, now I don't know if it's just my palette though, because some products work like that. Like, one person will have no complaints about their palette and another person will have a whole list of complaints about the same palette. So I'm not sure. If you have this palette, please let me know down below in the comments how it performed for you, and did you have the same struggle, I guess, that I did with this red shadow. But aside from that, I like it. I really like this makeup look, and I really like this palette. So if you see it at your local Five Below, definitely pick it up. City Color has a lot of really nice products, and I do want to haul more of their items. But for now, it's just the FigTastic palette. So yeah, loves, go ahead and drop a comment down below telling me what you thought about this video. If you're interested, my Instagram and Snapchat information is down below in the description. And until next time, bye!